Alright, I've got this Keurig coffee maker here, and in this video I'm going to show you how I unclogged one of these pods. You can see there's nothing coming out here, and also salvaged my cup of coffee. There's grains everywhere. Okay, welcome to this video. So I woke up, I was at a hotel, I've got this Keurig maker, and I don't want to go downstairs to get coffee in the lobby, so I boot up this thing, put the pod in, follow the instructions, and this happens. Are you serious? It seems to be clogged up or something's going on. So water's not filling up. I did put water in there just as instructed. Water is still in there, so my cup is not full though. So let's go ahead, pop that down. I mean, the Keurig is supposed to be idiot free, right? That's the whole purpose of it. You put these pods in, you close it, you put the water in, press the button, and boom. Alright, so here we go. Let's take out the pod, just like that, and you can see it's a bit of a hot mess. There's something going on. And we're just going to take it out and put it back in. And guess what? That solved the problem. For some reason, it jammed up, and the answer is taking the pod out briefly and putting it back in. And that should, at least in my case, it did its job. It filled up. Now, obviously it got a lot of the coffee through first, so it's filtering a lot of the watery stuff through next. But we're not done yet, because check this out. Let me get this all the way full, and you can see we have the problem of coffee grains in my coffee. So that's the next problem we're going to be solving. How do we salvage this cup of freshly brewed coffee? Do you throw it all out and start over? Well, maybe, but you might have the same problem if your Keurig's broken. So look at this. How do we get that out of there? Well, we're going to take a little bit of water in a glass and set that aside. And then we are going to let that coffee sit. Just don't touch it for like a minute. And wash your hands. I know it's kind of gross, but hey, deal with it. And you're going to fish out the grains like this. They will accumulate on the side. And if you don't put your finger in there quickly, they're going to stay on the side, and then it's just a matter of scooping them out, dipping it into the water to rinse the grains from your finger. I know it's pretty DIY, I understand, but hey, that's how you do it. Desperate times call for desperate measures, right? So we'll just fish the grains out like that, and once that is good, we are going to be coffee grain free, baby. This will be a good cup of coffee still. Now, it is possible that a few sank to the bottom, but most of that stuff's going to, like I said, float to the top and go to the outside. So you should be good to go. And it tastes really good. Here it is mid-cup, no grains, and just a couple at the bottom. So that is how I solved my Keurig problem. Now, is this Keurig broken or not? That's another story.